Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to cut through some pretty intense marketing hype. We're looking at this popular gadget, you've probably seen it advertised, called the Lil Cooler. Our mission, really, is to stack up the claims against, well, the reality, based on the sources we've looked at. So let's start with the pitch. What are they actually selling here? They claim it uses this cutting-edge water cooling tech. It says it chills massive rooms up to 650 square feet. And, it's eco-friendly, cuts your electricity bills, no installation needed. Sounds amazing, frankly, especially for, what, $76?
And right there, that's exactly where we need to pause, because that whole pitch, it really hinges on a huge technical mislabeling. What they're actually selling is, fundamentally, it's an evaporative cooler. It's not a true air conditioner at all.
Okay, hold on. For most people, just trying to survive a heat wave, what's the actual difference? Evaporative cooling versus real AC.
Right? It's critical. Evaporative coolers, they work by blowing air across water. That evaporation creates a cooling effect. But, and this is the big but, that process only works well if the surrounding air is really, really dry. Think like Arizona or Nevada. If you live anywhere with humidity, this thing actually makes your room feel worse, more damp. You're essentially paying $76 for a glorified fan that just pumps moisture into already humid air.
Wow, okay, so technically misleading unless you're in a desert climate.
Yeah.
But that $76 price tag, even for just a fan, it still feels, kind of manipulative. What did the sources show about how they justify that price?
Oh, it gets much sketchier than just the price itself. The sales website, it uses all the classic high-pressure tactics. Our analysis found these constant, almost certainly false urgency alerts, only 2 left in stock, that kind of thing. And those countdown timers, they just magically reset every single time you refresh the page.
That kind of behavior usually points to a bigger pattern, doesn't it? Like something systemic.
Absolutely, yeah. If you connect the dots, this just screams of that typical cycle. Rebranded drop shipping products.
Yeah.
For listeners maybe not familiar, basically some company buys a generic gadget in bulk from, say, China, slaps a new name on it, like Lil Cooler here. We've seen very similar looking coolers sold under names like Chillwell, Artos. It's often the same basic unit, same inflated claims. But the seller, they have zero control over the actual quality or getting it shipped reliably.
And the user reports, the actual customer experiences, they seem to confirm that whole shaky setup, right? I mean, a 2.6 out of 5 on Trustpilot, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
What really jumped out from the complaints?
Well, besides the obvious stuff, it just doesn't cool well. The complaints really zeroed in on total quality control failures, things breaking immediately, and some reports of outright, aggressive scams. Get this. One reviewer said they got charged for an extended warranty they never agreed to, and then the company refused a refund, minutes after the order was placed. Another person just flat out said they were out $76 and basically never expected the unit to even show up. That total absence of real customer service, that's a huge red flag.
Right. Okay, so after digging into the tech, the marketing, the user feedback,
Yeah.
what's the bottom line here? What should you, the listener, take away from this?
The source material was pretty clear on this one. Just skip this product. Avoid it. If you actually need portable cooling, you need to invest in a legitimate portable air conditioner from a known brand. Yes, the upfront cost is going to be higher, probably significantly higher, but you're paying for something that actually works as advertised, and crucially, you get customer service that, exists. They'll actually pick up the phone.
That's the practical advice, definitely. But here's the sort of bigger thought we want to leave you with. Try not to just focus on avoiding this one specific gadget, this little cooler. Focus on recognizing the pattern. It's the pattern that matters. The moment you see that technical mislabeling, calling an evaporative cooler an AC, combined with those high-pressure sales tricks, the fake timers, the low stock alerts, plus a terrible Trustpilot score. Recognizing that combination, that's the real shortcut. That's how you become a smarter consumer and avoid these kinds of things in the future. We'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.